Coding is not easy, neither is it hard. It's just a state of the mind. You know, so I've seen most people say coding is easy, coding is hard. But if you want my honest opinion, it's not easy and it's not hard. You know, when you watch people program, when you watch people code, especially during tutorials, you see the instructor, the way he's coding, it looks like everything is so good, like everything is so easy. You know, you'll be like, I wish I can do this. But where it gets real, like where the whole thing becomes so real is when you open your VS Code or whichever code editor you are using and you start developing something, you start working on something, that is where you will notice that it's not actually easy. It's not easy, neither is it hard. But to me, it's doable. It's something you can do. As long as you have the will, you have the zeal to do it. Let me use myself as an example. When I started, I was going through this YouTube course, which I was using, which I bought until that gave me the foundation of programming, of web development, if I must say. Now, when I followed along with her, especially during JavaScript, HTML was simple, CSS was simple, Bootstrap was also simple, but where the whole thing got real to me was during JavaScript. When I saw her, the way she was doing the whole thing, the way she was explaining her flair, the way she was doing everything, I was like, damn, this is so easy. But when I would stop the video, I don't know if you're somebody who has actually followed her, you watched her videos to learn, you will see when she will give a code challenge, pause the video and do this. When I pause the video, then try to do what she said we should do on the video, I will notice, man, this is something else. I will notice it's something else. It's not easy the way I think it is. But at the same time, it's just, let me just say, perseverance. Perseverance. See these two, dedication, perseverance, they both go together. That's what keeps me going up to date. When you persevere for long and you are determined to do that thing, trust me, you scale through. When I will pause the video, then I will try to do it. Of course, 90% of the time, like it's a flop. I'll fuck up big time, but I will still persevere to make sure that I get that thing done. Even though not to the way she said we should do it on the video, but at least I got to a point. Then if I should pause, if I should stop, then continue the video, I'll be like, okay, this is the error I made. I should have do this, I should have done this, I should have done this. Then I will notice, okay, at least I tried to an extent. You see. So when I see people come to me and they will ask me, bro, I'm trying to do this, it's difficult, it's hard, maybe it's not for me. I will be like, this is just a state of the mind. It can be easy for Mr. A, it can be hard for Mr. B. Because it is easy for you doesn't mean that it will be easy for someone else. Because it's hard for you doesn't mean it to be hard for someone else. It's just a state of the mind and the person as well. To me, if you ask me, I'll keep saying it. It's not easy. It's not hard. Why am I using this word? I'm using this word because that I don't want to discourage some people. I've met a student. I personally taught this student. He came to my office. I was like, please, I want to learn web development. Please, can you teach me? I've seen so many people say it's hard, it's very difficult, that you can't do this, like your mind will blow. And that was his words. I looked at him. I first asked him, bro, what do you want? Do you want to do this? He said, yes, that's where the future is going. I said, okay, fine. Let me just give you my honest opinion, just like what I'm saying on this video. It's not easy. It's not hard. He said he doesn't understand. I said, okay, now this is it. I used this analogy to give him. I told him that making money, is it easy or is it hard? He said, making money is not easy and it's not hard. I said, fine, you have answered the question. So if you really want this, fine, let's do it. He said, wow, he was like, You are the first person that I've met that have actually changed my narratives when it comes to programming, when it comes to development. I said, yeah, that's it. And I will not deceive you. I will not tell you it's hard. Don't do this, don't do that. I will not tell you it's easy. Do this, do this. No, 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 no. If that is really what you want, if that's what you want, like you want it as bad as you breathe, then go for it. It's not easy. It's not hard. Just like what I said earlier, when you see people do it, it will seem easy. But when you want to do it, it will be something else. It's just because of you have not yet grinded. Like you're not yet grinded in the field, like in the game. You're not yet grounded. You're just more like taking the baby step first. Imagine a developer who has been developing for 10 years, who have been on the field for 10 years, and somebody who just starting for 2 months, for 3 months, 6 months. Compare the two. Look at the time, look at the range, look at the time frames. Can you actually, in fact, from a scale of 1 to 10, like, I will not even give a person of 6 months 1. I'll just give a person 0.2. Because the person have not yet passed through what a person of 10 years has passed through. When somebody of 10 years is telling you it's easy, and you are somebody of just 6 months, check it now. Compare and contrast now. See the whole thing. Somebody of 10 years will tell you it's easy. You can, of course, it's easy. It's trying to encourage you, trying to motivate you. At the same time, it's not telling you it's hard. It's just being plain, just telling you that this is something everyone can do. If him can actually stick to that particular career for 10 years, why you, who is just starting, can't do it? It's just, for example, a surgeon who has been in practice for like 5 years, and somebody who just passed out of school, out of medicine. Definitely he knows that, okay, there's something ahead. He will definitely face something ahead. But at least he has actually prepared his mindset that, okay, no matter the struggles, no matter the hustles, that whatever comes my way, definitely I will do this. It's just about state of the mind, just state of the mind, just like I said. To me, okay, let me tell you people this. JavaScript was something else for me. I won't lie. That's just my first programming language. I'll keep saying it. It was something else. So when I started, I went into depression. It was so difficult for me. But because I persevered, I said no, that the journey doesn't end there. I will not end my journey here because of what I'm going through now, that I must scale through. And to God be the glory, I definitely scaled through. I was able to get basic knowledge of what's actually happening, like JavaScript as a whole. When I see this, I'll say, okay, this is what this code is for, this is what it's doing, this is what it's doing, this is function, this is a method, and all of that. I was able to, to tell you what is actually happening and to do something out of it because I persevered. Okay, I stumbled on a video on YouTube. I saw a video on YouTube. Somebody was saying, was more like sharing a story of how he started his journey. He actually talked about how he was motivated to do this, how the journey has been, like his friends, how they were able to kind of like tell him now, why is he doing this? Like, how, like, is there actually a future in this thing that he's doing? So now, he actually said something which I actually agreed with him. He said, 2 things is in this stuff, like 2 things in programming or in coding generally. It is either you keep going or you just come down. It's either you are here or you are there. Just 2 ways. Just look, see, this one is here, this one is here. So it's either you are here or you are there. In other ways, it's either you keep improving or you just remain where you are. Coding will be easy for you when you continue practicing. It will be hard for you when you are stuck. It's just a 2-way thing. That was just what basically the guy is just trying to say. And that was what I made out of the video. It's either you are here or you are there. It's either is easy or hard. It only get easy when you have mastered the game. Just like I use an example of a programmer of 10 years and and developer of 6 months. No. It will get so easy when you have mastered the game. Imagine you waking up in the middle of the midnight. Okay, let's say, for example, somebody who is blind. Let me know you this example. Somebody who is blind. Somebody but he doesn't see. But at least he knows where, if he should place one of his leg, he knows where he would touch something. Or let me say, if he should just touch something maybe behind his bird, there's something that he would touch, because he already know where he has placed his walking stick. That whenever he lays his hands there, he will definitely touch his walking stick. That is same thing as somebody who has mastered the game, who has practiced in the sense that is nothing. They say practice makes perfect. The only way coding will be so easy, like you're able to bite it, chew it like it's nothing, is when you have mastered this thing. Now, how do you master it? Consistency. Practice. Imagine coding every day, developing every day in your system, doing something every day. And somebody who just maybe 2 times in a week or once a week, there's no way somebody who has been on this game consistently 7 days in a week and somebody who is just doing it for 2 days in a week will beat both of them. Even though the person doing it 2 days a week has more experience, more than the person doing it every day, but it will go to a point, that the person of 7 days a week, consistent practice will beat the person of 2 times a week, hands down. Because what? Consistency wins this game. That's just it. Consistency is the game changer. If there's something I want you to take out from this video, Bruce Lee says something that he fears a man that has practiced one kick for 10,000 times than somebody than a man that practiced 10,000 kick 10,000 times. You see, it's just consistency that will make this whole game change for you. So if there's something I want to take out from this video, just understand that coding is not easy. It's not hard. It's just a state of the mind. If it's something, I'm sorry, I apologize for the noise for the bike man outside. I'm making this video for my workplace. So, just like I said, take this thing from me. Coding is just what? A state of the mind. It's not easy, it's not hard. If Mr. A can do it, you can do it. Trust me, it's what anybody can do. Alright, so thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and bye for now.